All right. And I went and brought out my arrows and bow. And me son. My son means the widow dog too. Means the widow dog too. Means the widow dog too. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Right. We gotta get the D6. Got me Z D6. Me Z D6. All right. I got me Z D6. I want to try. I want to see. I'm very disappointed in Blumenek. He didn't roll his dice with his bow. Jacques the Whipper rolled his dice with a whip in his living room, and Instructor Bensei rolled his dice with his meteor hammer. Well, that's cool. I was hoping to see Blumenek roll dice with his bow, but I rolled dice with a bow, and I had another idea. What if I used a cocoa can, like a dice shaker, with the dice in it, let the arrows shake the dice shaker, and shake up the dice, and then dump it out, and see what our roll is. Let's try that. Now, we're gonna stand here, pretty close. I hope I'm in view good. No, I'm not in view good. Here's my target. Whatever. It's all shit. Ah, I missed. Try again. I shot it. And I missed. All right. It's a 3. It's a 3 with a pierced cocoa can. It was actually pinned to the target. So, I'm not lying. Here it is. The view. We carry the rig, and it's swinging all over the place, getting undied, or whoops. Okay. Is not good rig. But okay, there you go, see. Is a 3. Alright. Is a 3. Okay. And now the dice is back in the can. That is a 3. You know what? Fuck that rolling for the numbers to get the modifier. I'm rolling for the modifier, damn it. That's what we're doing. So I got a +3 modifier. That's the first one. Or you drop the dice shaker down on the ground, but the dice didn't fall out of it. Okay. And I missed some hip addresser. And I missed some hip addresser. But we knocked the dice shaker. So we shook it. Let's talk about the dice shaker. It's a 5. I'm not lying. It's a 5. So, this thing won't hold still and cooperate. It's a 5. Ugh. It's all messed up. I gotta twist it back on. All right, well, I'm running out of battery now. That sucks. But yeah. So we've got 2 rolls. We got a 5 and a 3, I think. Okay, so those are my modifiers. I'm not rolling the number. I'm rolling the modifier. Okay? I'm rolling the modifier. Fucked off. All right. So I've got a 5 and a 3. I got 4 more modifiers to roll for. I'm not really creating a character, but hey, what the fuck? let's just mess around and see what I could do if I did this as a thing for real. All right. So we got that. Yeah. So we shake the dice by shooting it as many shots as we can get out of a quiver. I only got 3 in my quiver, so like find me some arrows. No, 31-inch carbon arrows. Yeah, 32-inch carbon arrows. Because I am getting the 60-pound bow, so that's dope. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, yeah. Okay, so we're rolling. Okay, we shake it with the arrows, and then we dump it out and see what our roll is. All right, and a rolling for modifiers, not the full stat. Then we just, then we figure out how much stat has for the modifier. Mix. Okay. Shook it. Miss. Well, we shook it twice, or shook it once. That's exactly how I wanted to do it. All right. That is a 4. That is a 4. All righty. We'll show you. It is a 4. Damn it. It's got to bend, doesn't it? Just got to fucking bend on me. All right. It is a 4. So now we got a +5 modifier, a +4 modifier, and a +3 modifier. Yeah. The dice is loaded, the quiver is reloaded, and my little doggy's got himself into some burrs. Damn it. All right. Let's do this again. The cup of God. The cup of God. You're going to be served up a big fat cup of die. Shook it. Missed it. But hit it, tapped it. So it shook it again. All right. And missed it. We shook it on, so let's see what happens. In fact, while I go through the whole thing of getting the dice by myself without you, let's just take you with me. Okay. That worked better. We'll bring it up close. Tilt it down toward the thing. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. All right. There we go. Bring it up close. Tilt it down toward the thing. Turn it. Okay. There's the tabletop. Oh, you see that? That works really nice. We got the pierced arrow, or cup. A 1. A +1 modifier. Well, we gotta go with it. I guess that'll be my charisma. Yeah. That's my charisma. It's a combat build, so we don't need it anyways. Gonna be a fighter, barbarian, rogue, epic dodge and tower shield. I have a +5 modifier, a +4 modifier, a +3 modifier, and now a +1 modifier. All right. So here we go again. All right. Dice is loaded. Quiver's reloaded. Let's shake some suckers up. Let's shake a sucker up with some arrows. Yeah, let's shake a sucker up with some arrows. That's how we do that. We're gonna shake a sucker up with some arrows. He's not shook up at all. Hey. He's not shook up. Holy shit! That hit actually bounced the fucking die out of the cup. So I guess that's a roll. Is a 2. That's a +2 modifier. Damn it. But that's the roll, because the arrow just bounced the dice right out of the cup. That is funny. That is funny. All right. So let's go ahead and reload the dice and reload the quiver. All right. Dice is reloaded. Quiver is reloaded. Okay. Now we got 6 stats we got to get, right? Strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, charisma. Okay. Okay. So we got a +5, a +4, a +3, a +1, and a +2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more time. Let's see what this modifier becomes. The +5 is definitely going in my dex. It's a dex build. All right, so the +5 is definitely going in my dex. It's a dex build. Here we go. This. I guess my wisdom's actually low. Perception is low. Miss. Miss. All 3 misses. Well, that sucks. Oh, we gotta try again. Level 5 fighter. Okay. He's all shook up. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. I miss again. And again. So for the commenter that said I should try shooting an orange, that's how it would happen to shoot an orange, because this is not a very big target, but it's difficult. All right. Oh no, I'm running out of battery. Not cool. Okay. How we do this? All right. Do that. All right. Then we bring it down and down. Pull our pierced cup. Another one. That's our rolls, kids. Damn it. That's our rolls. 5. So that's our rolls, kids. A 5, a 1, a 1, a 4, a 3, and shit, what was the last other one? Crap. I forget. But the evidence is all here in the video. So we'll figure it out afterward. And I'll update the post. Alright, so a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 1. Well, yeah, that's it. So, yikes, that's windy. So, yeah. Well, the 5's in my decks. The 2's in my intelligence. A 1 in my charisma. A 1 in my strength. And wait, was that 3 1s? Well, crap. That's a sucky build. The dexterous barbarian fighter. Bummed out by his rolls. Found a ray of hope. Min-maxed. Is re-rolling 1s. Huh. Wait. They're re-rolling 1s? Ah, shit. Well, they gotta do this again. I guess. I don't know. What time is it? What time is it? I can't tell. I can't tell what time it is. I can't. I don't have a thing. I don't have a thing. And my battery's almost dead. It's on 1%. Okay, so it's only like almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't got to be to bed till 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock's my bedtime because I got to work tomorrow. But it's only almost 2 o'clock. I guess we got 3 1s we can re-roll. So I got a 5, a 4, and a 3. And we got 3 1s to re-roll. All right. It was a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 2. I do have 2 1s I can re-roll. So that's cool. We can do that in a minute. My battery's almost recharged. So that's cool. And we can do that in a minute. All right. Yeah, so it would be a 5 in my dex, 4 in my constitution, a 3 in my strength, a 2 in my intelligence. So we got wisdom and charisma we can reroll. All right, I will reroll 1 1. How about that? I'll reroll 1 1. I will keep the 1 as my charisma modifier. All right. You know, I will keep the 1 as my charisma modifier. So I'm going to reroll my wisdom. So I guess, you know, what a dexterous barbarian fighter, barbarian rogue would be with a rapier and tower shield, especially if you make the tower shield a smaller version, you know, one of the like the blade shaped ones, you know. So with the fighter with the rapier and tower shield, the dexterous fighter barbarian rogue with epic dodge would be a bloody pirate. Yeah. Just like I'm supposed to be. Bloody pirate. Now let's roll that dice. We're re-rolling for our wisdom modifier. I'm re-rolling 1 1. I have 1 in my charisma. But let's see what the rest of the stats turn out to be. Re-rolling a single 1. Good. Alright. We missed. try this again. Lord Ulfric, the pirate of the Northern Imperial Dragons. Alright, I think I'm going to go with that. That's our roll. So let's just empty the quiver for one. I have no idea what it is, but we'll accept it. This will be my wisdom modifier. So let's see what it is. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Can I see the dice in that screen? Yeah, we can see the dice in that screen. All right. Lord Ulfric of the Northern Imperial Dragons at your service. Let's get in this way. Lord Ulfric, the pirate of the Northern Imperial Dragons at your service. With a wisdom modifier of 3. Oh. And a decent pierce of the cup. So Lord Ulfric, the pirate of the Northern Imperial Dragons, has a wisdom modifier of 3. That's dope. So, we got a 5, a 4, 2 3s, a 2, and a 1. That's it. Dex 5, Wisdom 3, Constitution 4, Strength 3, Intelligence 2, and Charisma 1. That's Lord Ulfric's base statistics at level 5 fighter, which is next class, barbarian, for 5 classes. And then we're at level 10. We got our first rogue level, skill dump, and we take epic rogue until we get epic dodge, and we go back to barbarian and become an epic barbarian and kick a lot of ass. Oh, by the way, one more thing. My pirate sword here isn't actually a rapier. It's actually a scimitar. One-handed scimitar. Yeah. Or is it a rapier? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Is my pirate sword a rapier or a scimitar? Is it cutlass? I know that. But does it classify as a rapier or a scimitar?